Algo. Today is the 24th day of January in the year of our Lord 2022. And today we're going to talk a little bit about the New Jersey Generals. You see it on the screen there. New Jersey Generals. So, I still haven't made an allegiance. I still don't know who I'm going to root for in the season. But this is one of the contenders. It's only 8 teams, right? And it's got a coach that we're very, very, very familiar with, because those of us that have followed spring leagues in the past and even leagues from way, way back, like the World League of American Football, you're going to be very familiar with Mike Riley. So here's a guy who really kind of got it going for himself in Winnipeg as the defensive backs coach for the Winnipeg Blue Bombers back in 1983 to 1985. That's a place where he had a lot of success. Won a couple Grey Cups. It's a good start for Mike Riley. The next real thing that he did was in 91 to 92, where he was the head coach of the San Antonio Riders. Now, the San Antonio Riders was the World League of American Football. That was a very short-lived league. I think they played 2 full seasons, and in the third year they folded. It was an interesting league. We even had a team in Jacksonville. I'm trying to remember what the name of that team was, though. It'll come to me. But he was also well known for his stint at USC between 1993 and 1996, where he was the assistant head coach. And then he had a 1-year stint in Oregon, at Oregon State, before coming back later between 2003 and 2014 to be the head football coach at Oregon State. And really he had a lot of success at Oregon State, which at the time in Corvallis was not exactly known for football. Okay. In between there, he had a stint with the San Diego Chargers, 3 seasons, I believe. Not very good. Not very good at all. Started off with an 8-8 season, and I believe it declined from there. So, 2002, he was the assistant head coach for the New Orleans Saints. So this guy, he's been all over the place. He's been head coach, assistant head coach, defensive coordinator, defensive backs coach. Really kind of is a defensive guy, Mike Riley. But well-rounded. We've seen his game. We've seen how he plays, because later on he goes into a couple spring leagues in 2019 and 2020. But before he gets there, he has a stint with the Nebraska Cornhuskers between 2015 and 2017. He's well known for that. In 2019 is when he became the head coach of the AAF San Antonio Commanders. Of course, this was the team owned by Moose, Daryl the Moose Johnston. And the Seattle Dragons in 2020, he was in the XFL, he was the offensive coordinator and quarterbacks coach for the Seattle Dragons. Mike Riley is a guy, he's a high character guy. He has had some success. And then he's also really known for developing players, especially on the defensive side of the ball. So, we got, there's a lot to look at when you're looking at Mike Riley. And I think, in my personal opinion, the New Jersey Generals has a little bit of an advantage having a guy like Mike Riley coaching that team than do the others, because he's got such a plethora of experience in different formats, in different different kinds of football. Because there really is a difference between the NFL and these spring leagues, and there's a tremendous difference between the NFL and Canadian football, where excuse me, he did have some success. So I like Mike Riley. I like the idea of New Jersey Generals, and I'm just not sure if the New Jersey Generals is the right team for me. You let me know what you think down in the comments. Really would like to hear your thoughts about the New Jersey Generals and Mike Riley. With that said, do you want to say, from Captain Rick to those who are listening, thank you very much for listening. God bless you, and see you next time on Buffer State Sports.